Good morning to A. So today for math, we are going to continue talking about area. And we've been talking about area for a couple sessions now. So what I want to do before I show you our vocab card is I want you in a moment to pause this video and in your own words, either think to yourself or say it out loud, what is area? So pause your video and think about what is area. Okay, so you probably said something about the inside of a shape. Maybe you said something with square units. Maybe you said something about measurement. So I'm going to share our vocab card that we've been looking at the last couple sessions to remind us that area is the inside measurement of a figure in square units. And the last couple sessions, we have been finding the area of different shapes. First, we did it with triangles and rhombuses, and then we started doing it with squares the past 2 days. Today, we're going to do the opposite of that. Instead of finding the area of a shape, we are going to be making a shape with a very specific area. So here is what I'm going to do. I'm going to share our online GeoBoard. So we have this to look at. So here's our online GeoBoard. And I'm going to make 4 shapes with an area of 5. So I'm going to make 4 shapes with an area of 5 units. So what I'm going to do is I am going to start by thinking, I'm going to start a little simple. And I know each one of these is 1. So I'm going to do that, like this. It might help to draw them on a piece of paper first. Let's see, I have 1, 2, 3. That's not going to work. Move this. Please, not that one. This one. There we go. Move that out. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. This would be 5. So I'll stretch this one. There we go. Stretch this one. Okay, now let's double check to make sure I actually do have 5. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if I draw these into squares here, I'll be able to see it even better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there is one shape I have with an area of 5 units. So now I need to do another shape. Now it can't look the same. So I think I know I can make a square of 4 units. So I'm going to start with that. There's 4. And then I know that I can go up 1 to make a 5th little square at the top. So let's check this one. Let's see, we got 1 here. And then down here, I've got 2, 3, 4, 5. So here's another shape that is 5 units. Now I'm going to make another one over here. And this one, I think I want to try to include a triangle in. Some triangles to make 5. Let's see. So this right here is 2. Let's stretch this up and make this 3. And I think I want to make this into like a triangle. Let's see if I can make this work. 1, 2, 3. It's only going to give me 3.5. Let's see, maybe. See how I'm playing around with this? So this is going to take some trial and error here. This is not something that you may be able to do right away. I'm even thinking through some of my steps here to make sure I can make the right number. So I have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4.5 there. So now I think I'm going to make another half here. Okay, let's see if I did it. So I got that half. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then half a triangle and half a triangle makes 5. So here's my third shape with an area of 5. And then I'm going to make one more shape with an area of 5. So I think I'm going to make see if I can make a triangle here. Now I'm going to play around with my moving these around as I go. once I figure out how many of these are squares. I got a triangle there, a square. I'm gonna undo that. I didn't like that. Erase these lines. I'm gonna get rid of some of these. Oops, my marker's still working. That's not what I wanted. So as you can see, I am working on making another shape of 5, and my mouse isn't working with me anymore. So I think I'm just going to keep this a little bit more simple this time, and I am going to go like this and do this. Let's see if that shape is 5. Let's see. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then these two together make 5. So I now have, with the ones in here so we can see it. So I now have 4 different shapes that have an area of 5 units. So your job today is going to be, you have 2 choices. If you have a printer and you like doing this by hand, you might choose to do our worksheet today, which I will show you right now. So this one is called Make the Area. So this one, you're going to make 4 shapes. You're going to draw them out just like I did on my geoboard with an area of 6 units. So I did 5, but your job is going to be 6. So you can use this board to do an area of 4 shapes with an area of 6 units. So each one, you're going to put one shape in each one of these squares and then write an equation on the line below. If you don't have a printer or you like doing the online geoboard better, what you can do is I'm going to reshare my geoboard. You can do exactly what I did, except instead of making ones with 5 units, you're going to make 6. And the only step that I didn't get to, because I don't want to make my video too long, is making equations. So just like I did the other day, I'm going to make an equation for one of these. Let's do this one. So to figure out the area of this, I did 2 plus 2 plus 1. So 2 plus 2 plus 1 equals 5 units. I'll try to squeeze units in here. So what you would do if you chose to do the online geoboard is make 4 shapes with 6 units in each, just like I did, and then off to the side or on a separate piece of paper, whichever is easier for you, you're going to write an equation, one equation for each of your shapes. So that is your activity today. So on Dojo, I will link the worksheet if that's what you choose to do. And I will link the Geoboard website if that's what you're choosing to do. So make sure you pick one. If you want to do both, that's okay. But pick whichever one works best for you and what you have at your house. If you have any questions, you can send me a message on Class Dojo or an email and I will get back to you. I hope everyone has a wonderful Wednesday and I will see you soon.